Hey YouTube, yugiohballsdeep. This is just a quick deck profile video of the deck that I used at Battle of Kingdoms Cardiff, where I got top 8. And also I'll be kind of explaining like certain decisions why I ran certain cards. So I hope you like. The deck that I used was Frog Monarchs, and let's get it started. Ran 3 Lion Darkness Dragons, 3 Caius, 3 Riser, 2 Vanity Fiends, 1 Dark Dust Spirit, 3 Swap Frogs, 2 Treeborn Frogs, 2 Fishbowl Blasters, Ronin Toden, 2 Genix Undines, and 2 Genix Controllers, Gauls obviously, and 3 Battle Faders. That's the monsters. Onto the magics: 3 Soul Exchange, 2 Enemy Controllers, 2 MSTs, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Reborn, 1 Foolish, 1 for 1, and I ran 2 traps, and these were both Spiritual Water AUE. And yeah, so that's for the main deck. Just quickly show you the side and extra deck. Start the deck: 1 Mobius, 2 Cyber Dragons, 2 Snowman Eaters, 2 Break of the Magical Warriors, 1 System Down, 1 Burial from Different Dimension, 2 Chain Disappearance, 2 Malevolent Catastrophes, 1 Gotham's Emergency Call, and 1 Torrential Tribute. Onto the synchros: 3 Formless Synchrons, 1 Armory Arm, 1 Ally Catasta, 1 Sea Dragon Gillingam, I think, Briannac, Black Rose Dragon, Scrap Dragon, Gungnir, Colossal Fire, Stardust Dragon, Shooting Stardust Dragon, Argenix Locomotive, and Chimeratech Fortress Dragon. That's the deck profile. I'll just quickly explain certain decisions now. Just gonna quickly explain like a few of the deck choices now, like, and what would I change from the deck. This stuff is pretty standard. Like, the Free Light and the Darkness Dragon is because I feel if this puts your opponent in such a position that it will usually just be 2 cards to get rid of this, and then on top of that they will probably have to deal with the Monarch afterwards. And plus, outside of Solemn Warning and Solemn Judgment, you know you're going to get those pluses. So I ran 3 of these because of the field presence it gives. Vanity Fiend, I think I'm going to move this up to 3 because it's just, now that Dragonities and Karakuris are big now, a lot of special summoning is going on. This card has become amazing, and plus it just wins certain games where you just summon it. Opponent doesn't have Book of Moon no more. They're free copies of Book of Moon, so it just puts them in a situation and that they can't get out of unless they top one out to it, like Dark Hole or Mirror Force or something like that. The single copy of Dark Dust, obvious. 3 Sword Frogs. Nothing really here I would change. 2 Fishbowl Blasters. I used to run 1 and I run 2 now for consistency reasons, so that I draw into it, and on top of that I could special summon Swap Frog with it. So I bumped this up to 2. I might test, you could try 1 if you want, but 2 seems like the perfect number. Ronin Toden. The Genix engine itself, like, I know a lot of people might not like it, but I think it just speeds up the deck immensely. With Undine you could synchro into level 5s like Catasta and Sea Dragon, and basically get out of situations where you don't have Monarchs. And Controller also allows you to get up to higher level synchros because it's a level 3 tuner, plus they're machines, so if your opponent summons Cyber Dragon you could synchro. Gauls, best card of format. 3 Battle Faders, yeah, it's pretty standard. 3 Soul Exchange because they're throwing 3 Lion Darkness Dragons. Only 2 Enemy Controllers because a lot of players, if you're versing a good player, they usually won't commit to the field unless till they have the God Hand or Nut Hand and basically explode onto the field and stuff. So I found 3 sometimes dead, so I ran 2. 2 MST was pretty standard. That was standard. These basically were the traps I ran. I decided not to run Treacherous Trap Hole instead of the. Basically this just won me games on its own. Like the mirror match, basically I'll bring out Treeborn, set this. He monarchs the Treeborn, and then I'll just chain this, look at his hand, take out his Gauls or something, then respond with my Caius to his Caius, and then win the mirror match. On top of that, you could just take out powerful traps like Solemn Warning and stuff. So yeah, 2 just seems like the perfect number as well, by the way. 1 I wasn't drawn into it enough, and 3 just seemed overkill. And with Fishbowl Blaster, you get this out quite consistently. The side deck, cards that I would play 2 of. I would play 2 more. I would play 2 copies of this and take out the TT. I found TT dead sometimes, and often I wouldn't want to say it because I wouldn't get my Treeborn effect. Melevant, every time I was siding these in, I really wished it was just Dust Tornado instead, so I'll probably switch those around. Chain Disappearance was really good for me. Burial, amazing card. System Down, because I thought Karakuris might be played a lot more. Obviously it wasn't, so this was just there just in case. 2 Breakers, I've always loved Breakers in my side deck, because you never know when you verse that anti-meta build. It will come in handy. 2 Snowman Eaters, again, for the anti-metas and stuff like that. Just an all-round good card. And 2 Cyber Dragons for those machine type decks, and it gets rid of it. And a single copy of Mobius for any like heavy back row type deck. Mobius the back rows and stuff, and plus it's water, so you can synchro out. I know I'm saying like water a lot because of the synchro deck. The freeze formulas were standard. Armory Arm, because on occasions you would need it, because you can sometimes do Colossal Armory Arm. The Ally Caster, the 1 copy of Shooting Star, the Sea Dragon guy. Basically I played this for the fact that it's water. On top of that, it's really good because it can give to 3k and attack over stuff like Titanium and other stuff like Scrap Dragons, Stardust Dragon, on the turns that you don't have thing. On top of the fact that it is water, it means that you can synchro out into Bryanak and stuff like that. Black one copy of Black Roger and Gungnir, basically amazing. Whenever I only able to synchro for this twice, but when I did, it won me the game, got rid of the guy's Master Restrict, and basically was able to win from that point on. The Colossal Fighter, Stardust, I feel if though this was a waste of space in my extra deck, I would advise people not to put this in. Basically, it just often was just a dead card for me, so I would probably have taken this out, maybe for like Gaia Knight or something like that, and a single copy of Chimera Tech. Hope you enjoyed this, YouTube. Peace.